Hello you guys and welcome back to my channel. My name is Corey, also known as QoriFaces, and in today's video I'm going to be reviewing the Dior Backstage foundation. This does retail for $40-ish. It's a little bit pricey for a foundation, but I mean I feel like for Dior it's not like super pricey. So if you'd like to see my review on this foundation, then just continue on watching. Alrighty guys, so starting out we're just gonna start with the KKW On Fire Palette. And I absolutely love this shade inside of this palette because as you can see, like, it's like a perfect brown, especially on my skin. It's literally like the shade of my skin. So yeah, I just like to start out most of my like eyeshadow looks with this because it's just, you know, it's a nice base for me. So that's what I'm doing right now. Okay, so now I'm just going to be copying the same thing on the other eye, and yeah, sorry that this is like so, I apologize if you hear any like motorcycles or anything. I'm doing this voiceover, and people are like going crazy outside, so I guess everyone got their stimmy, okay? Alrighty guys, so also a little trick that I've started doing is I will pull this shadow because it is like closer to my skin tone. So I'll pull it like closer to my nose bridge so that it creates that sort of like contour, if you know what I mean. Like it creates like, you know, like the bone structure of your nose. So if that makes any sense, I hope it does. I'm sorry. So now I'm just going to be going in with the Juvia's Place, the Violets palette, and yeah, it just wasn't as like popping as I wanted it to be. So I like to go in with a little white concealer, so that just like brightens up the beginning of the eye, and it'll make like whatever shadow you put on top of it pop a little bit more. So that's just what I'm doing right now. And now I'm just going to be going back into the Violet palette and tapping into that lilac shade inside of there and just putting that down again. And as you can see, it's a little bit like more pigmented than it was before. So like the purple is really like coming through and it's really cute. So oh, also, I would just like to say, I'm not for sure if I'm always going to do like my reviews like this, but I wanted to try something different. So if you prefer me to do like the eyes and the face, if it's like a foundation review, just let me know. If you don't, then that's perfectly fine. I'll just do like the, like my face application rather than like the eyes. But like I said, I just wanted to try something new in case anyone wanted to see, so yeah. Alright guys, so now I'm just going back into this KKW palette, and I'm just taking the darker brown in that palette, and, you know, just darkening up the crease just a little bit, giving it some depth. So yeah, that's all I'm doing right now. so right now I'm just tapping into that light concealer again, just to brighten up the very beginning of the eye. And as you can see, I've obviously started doing this as of recently, and I just like it because it just, you know, it creates like depth and it makes your eyes, I don't know, like it's just really pleasing to me. So I'll just brighten up the beginning of my eye and allow everything to like get darker as it like gets more towards my wing or like the outer portion of my eye. And I just think it looks really pleasing. Yeah. Alright, so now you can see, I believe I just tapped into the really like light shade in the On Fire palette. It's kind of just like an orangish, like a light orange shade. So yeah, that's what I put at the beginning of my eye, just to, you know, once again create that sort of like depth and just make it a little bit more pleasing. Okay, so now I'm just using the LA Girl Pastel eyeliner in the shade Lavender. Okay, so these eyeliners, I feel like they started out really creamy, and now, like, I don't know, like, I feel like I was, like, scraping my eye, kind of, but maybe it's just me. I do know that I don't have a lot of, like, waterline, so that could be the reason. So now I'm just tapping into but I'm using the Milk Makeup Vegan Moisturizer. I love this moisturizer. I use it every time I do my makeup. And I'm just gonna, you know, rub that into my face. And now we're just gonna go in with the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. Gonna dot a few little pumps of that onto my finger and place it on my face. So I'm just gonna rub that in. I believe the only reason it got like kind of like white casty is because I didn't let my moisturizer like soak in all the way. But as you can see, I ended up just like patting it in, and that got rid of like the cast. So now I'm just gonna go in with the LA Girl Pro Corrector Concealer in the shade Orange. I use this like literally every time I do my makeup too, just to get rid of like my hair spots from where I shave, obviously. And I have like 1 or 2 dark marks. So, you know, I just cancel those out. Get rid of that hair, honey. We don't need any of that peeking through. So, yeah. Alrighty guys, so now I'm just going to go in with the Fenty Beauty loose powder in the shade Honey, and I learned this trick from Jackie Aina. It kind of just like smooths out your primer and like my corrector as well, and it just creates a nice base for everything to lay on top of. And yeah, I believe Jackie like pretty much explained it to also just like make your makeup last a little bit longer. So, I can't really attest to that because when I do my makeup, I don't really do it for the longevity of it. I just do it for like filming purposes or like photo purposes. So I'm not really like trying to get like the most wear out of my foundation or face. So yeah. And now, what you came here for, the Dior Backstage foundation. Like I explained at the end of the video as well, I just felt like the shade that I picked was really orange. So I did like end up toning it down with I actually didn't even show it in the video, but I also used this Makeup Forever foundation palette. So I like tweaked the foundation a little bit, you know, to get like, you know, my shade together. So I feel like by the end of the video, you're probably going to be like, Corey, it looks fine. But as you can see right now, I literally look like a fucking Oompa Loompa. So yeah, I don't know. Like, maybe I'll just have to end up mixing it. I think that's what I'm going to try when I use it next. Just mixing it with something that is a little bit more neutral.
Girl, look how orange you fucking look, girl. You used to be my runner.
So, yeah. Yeah. But overall, I like didn't hate it. I wasn't like wowed, but I didn't hate it. Now we're just going in with the new L'Oreal Infallible Fresh Wear Powder Foundation. I do like this foundation. I do feel like it's a little bit better than the Fenty one, no shade. So yeah, don't really have too many thoughts on it really, but it's a good foundation, I guess. And now we're just going in with the Makeup Revolution Splendor bronzer. I love these bronzers. This is the shade medium, but they have like 12 shades. So now I'm just going in with the Haus Labs blush in the shade Untamed. This blush is stunning, okay? Stunning. Now we're just gonna dust off all of that powder. This is honestly like my favorite part of like doing my makeup, probably. Like just dusting all the powder away, cause you get to see like you in your like best form. Like everything just comes together. I don't know. Oh, actually, I don't know why, but like I felt like I looked really dry. Like obviously you can't see it in the video. And child, I was not about to show y'all how dry it looked underneath my eyes. But it was quite dry underneath there. So that's why I was looking like, bitch, what the fuck happened? But I feel like as my face like warmed up and like my oils started peeking through, like it kind of like helped with that dryness underneath the eye. I don't know why that happened, but yeah, it happened. But now I'm just, you know, taking the eyeshadow and running it underneath my eye, blending that out. So now I'm just taking an eyeliner and going over my little beauty marks or acnes. Is it acnes? Oh my god, no, bitch, it's not acnes. My little bumps on my face, you know, from breakouts, or whatever the case may be. I do have like mold on my face too, so some of them were just already there. Alright, so now we're just doing the lips. I do have a little lip tutorial over on my TikTok, so you should go check that out. Also, like, I kind of, like, covered up my fucking lips at the beginning, so I apologize for that. But like I said, if you want to see, like, a little bit more in-depth tutorial, go check out my TikTok video. And also, I didn't, like, show the products that I was using for my lips, so I'm using the LA Girl Precision Eyeliner in the shade Dark Brown, and I'm using the Makeup Forever Foundation Palette. I love using this palette for my lips. Yeah, I don't know. It literally just creates like the perfect brown, and I just love that. Love it. Now we're just going in with this black Radiance lip gloss. I'm not sure what the shade is, so I will have to figure that out for you guys. Yeah, I'll just leave it in the description. So if you're curious, just check there. Ah, bitch, I look so fucking good. Bitch. Alrighty guys, so my overall thoughts on this foundation. It is very orange, or the shade that I picked is very orange, and I have the shade 6W. There's just like a little more neutral. If there's like a little bit more of a neutral tone to the foundation, it would fit better for my skin. I don't know, like maybe I'll just have to either just go back and get a different one or return it. I'm not for sure. I'm gonna keep y'all posted though. Like I'm gonna try it again obviously and see if I like it. It is a very like sheer to medium foundation. A little bit more towards the medium. No. Yeah. A little bit more towards the sheer. I don't know. Like I'm really iffy. I'm not wowed by the foundation. As you can see, like I go for a very like full coverage look. So maybe it just doesn't fit like into my like usual face routine. So yeah, but I'll be sure to leave how much it costs. It's like $40-ish. I'm not, like I said, blown away at all, but it's not a terrible foundation either. I feel like anyone who likes foundations that are more like skin-like, they'll definitely like this, considering it is like the Dior Backstage, which is, I believe they use it like on the runway. So yeah, those are my overall thoughts. Let me know what you guys think. I don't hate how it looks. I'm not for sure if it's coming up like more orange on camera or not. But yeah, like I said, just let me know if you guys like it. And let me know what else you all would like to see from me. Be sure to give this video a like. Make sure you comment. And be sure to subscribe so that way you know when I post next. So you all have a good day and I'll see you later.